pork, lean pork with the vegetables, and of course, all-time favorite,
Eggs
eggs
with cheese.
with cheddar. I got a headache.
I
Where
do
is your
too. It's been so long since I've eaten. I got a headache. One of the joys of intermittent fasting is sometimes you get a headache because your blood sugar levels are going to run low. I make a lot of blood sugar just for my own body, but when you're not eating sugar, you got to make all of your own sugar. And if you're staying active like Jen and I do, wow, those blood sugars they drop, huge drop quickly. Fortunately, I've got pretty good muscle mass, and that muscle mass allows me to store glycogen, which is your body's way of storing that excess sugar that your body makes. So,
So good afternoon, guys. It's 3:30 p.m. here in the Philippines, and after 46 to 48 hours, Mr. Day, no food, fasting. So
that was my 13th day that I finished.
13th day.
I'm finishing the
of
13th
his
day right
fasting.
now.
Now he is feasting.
So I'm hoping that that what I can do is my goal for this month was to just complete 30, actually 15 days of the fast. You know, where I'm eating OMAD.
But you can challenge Mr. Day. Maybe he can do the 30 days.
Yes, maybe I can do another.
If you are
30 days.
interested and if you want to challenge him, maybe. Okay, you tried the chicken tail. I didn't make it so crispy now.
Oh yeah. No, that's delicious.
Let me see.
Wow.
What I need, baby? You need something?
Cup. So, my friends, the Disciples of Tao is all about helping us focus on our tasks. Eating healthy. Number one, you got to eat healthy. I don't care if your mind gets in order or not. It helps, but if you don't eat healthy, your mind will always be dysfunctional. So,
hello, guys. Let's eat lunch.
I'm watching a guy now on the Diary of a CEO. His name is Benjamin Bickman, on how insulin is the key cause of the problem.
The key cause.
And this kind of a diet takes care of the problem. If you don't have a kind of a modified keto diet here, this low carb, and eating healthy fats, you're going to have insulin resistance.
Almost burned.
I love it. And when you end up with insulin resistance, you're going to have a whole host.
Hi, Delisable.
A whole host of problems.
Your husband is very old looking at you. Oh.
We're all getting older.
Yeah. Important is I love him. He loves me.
Of course I do.
No. I don't like too much egg yolk. You know I'm eating, right?
Yeah. they like they go. Of course, there's many young guys who will desire gin. And I would say, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Look but don't touch. After 46, 47 hours fasting, wow, food tastes so good.
Where is my scissor there? I bought a new scissor for our room and somebody take it.
Number one step to getting your mind to be more functional, you have to eat a healthy diet. That way you get to be old like me. And your mind still works.
Not only mind, of course the body.
Mm-hmm. If your mind and body are working good, you're happy.
Somebody take my scissor because this only this thing here.
What do you need scissors for?
To cut the bug net. Oh, it's here. This is new.
Just really, really fatty kind of pork belly. So good.
So good.
Oh, I don't need to cut it, baby. I just like eating it like this.
Okay.
Cut it for yourself. It's okay. So, my friends, eat healthy and get that insulin in line. Watch Diary of a CEO. He's such an interesting character. This Stephen Butler, he's got the most amazing people on his show. He's changing the world. Hopefully one of these days I'll be on one of these YouTube channels.
Yes, cook for you too. Because I know this is plenty for you.
Because I've got a very important message for the for the Buddhist community out there. Yeah, baby?
Yeah.
It's a different perspective on the word dukkha.
Hopefully some Buddhists will not misunderstood us. We just figuring out something.
Mm-hmm. We figured out how to make dukkha a more functional word. Because what I believe, it's just our perspective, we can believe it or not, but there are some people who believe that the word dukkha means dysfunctional, not dissatisfied, and not suffering. And I asked Meta AI and Chat AI, And if you use the word dysfunctional for the word dukkha, everything changes. It's kind of like this guy on the YouTube now, Dr. Benjamin Bickman. He's saying he's discovered that insulin resistance is a problem. Now he's going to go into it later, but it's a couple hour long video, so I don't know if most of you folks are interested in watching that, but I would suggest that anybody who's really interested in getting a handle on their health, that they watch these videos by Dr. Ken Berry and Dr. Robert Lustig and Dr. Pradip Jamnadas and Jason Fong. So the way dukkha changes everything, if you think of it as a dysfunctional brain, you stop focusing on suffering. Too many causes for a suffering brain, but the dysfunctional brain, there's a limited number of causes. And if you address the core causes, you're going to get your brain functioning in really good order. I did this with Jen, did it with myself. I've applied it to our kids, works great. I can help anybody get rid of that monkey mind. You just get a more functional brain. How has this enlightenment helped you, baby?
Very much. Because enlightenment is like understanding the world, being open to the experience, open to the meaning of life. So it really, really helped me to improve my health.
Yeah. Her health has changed dramatically even since I've been here. A lot of doctors and her friends are going, wow. Even her family, it's like, wow. Same with me. Because I used to weigh 141 kilos, and this morning I'm weighing 72 kilos.
Okay, I think I'm done. I just don't want to eat more. Later I will have a Zumba because there's a good weather today. So maybe I'll be back for food, but not now. What's this white? What do you call that?
Mayonnaise? Cream cheese?
No, maybe the larva, no?
No.
Okay. Because I just cook it still hot. And actually I burned my hands here and here from the oil splatter. Tim said buy what do you call that? A tong for the
Did you ever get the splatter screen?
No.
Oh, wow.
That's why I got burned.
It was right there, and I said, hey, buy that. It's not even that expensive, right? It's like, what, 100 pesos? You need to order something else from Shopee, don't you?
I said I will check the drums for Jenna.
So, my friends, please think about how dukkha is really a dysfunctional mind. I mean, you can still believe that it's suffering or whatever. It's just that when you focus on the idea that your mind is dysfunctional, then you're going to start asking, well, what's causing it to be dysfunctional? Well, there's actually quite a few things, but they're much more limited than suffering is the idea. So, and it maps it out on your chat GTP or your Meta AI or your whatever AI program you're running. So you can ask, how does the word dukkha, when changed to dysfunctional, change everything? And it will tell you. And Jen and I will be putting out some videos on that. Because if you got a dysfunctional mind, that's something that you can get in order. One of the ways you do it is with diet and exercise. I would say diet, number one. Number one way to heal a dysfunctional mind. Number two, exercise. Number three, understanding the mind so that you can create a better psychological health. Because as it turns out, if you don't have a good understanding of the world, your mind's not going to function correctly. So any unfalsifiable beliefs are going to affect the functioning of your brain. So yeah, that's any belief system that has unfalsifiable beliefs. So conspiracy theories, unproven supernatural claims, unicorns, fairies, ghosts, anything like that, it's going to affect those core beliefs in you. And then when you go to solve problems, your belief system isn't going to allow you to solve the problem, because you have to use your top brain to do that. And when you've got too many, when the foundation of your mind is emotionally dysregulated, it's hard to get regulated if you have unfalsifiable beliefs. So then not only are you going to be objectifying and judging everybody, because your recursive thinking patterns have unfalsifiable beliefs in them. So you're not going to be able to think about the world correctly. And when you can't think about the world correctly, you're going to start objectifying everything and judging everything and blaming.
What's going on?
And trust me, and nobody likes to be judged. Nobody likes to be objectified and invalidated. That's not a way to work in the world.
What do you call that drums for Janet?
Huh?
That drums that you want to buy for Janet?
Drumstick?
No, for the drums for Janet.
Oh, bongo drums.
Huh?
Bongo drums.
Bongo?
Mm-hmm. Our baby's got a penchant for drums.
Wow. It's expensive, huh?
Yeah, if you get some good ones, you can get some cheap ones.
1,600. 1,500.
Hmm?
1,400.
How much?
1,400.
It's not bad at all. So our granddaughter, she's a year and a half old. She loves to play the drums. So we're going to get her a little bongo set. See if we can encourage that behavior. Mm. Wow, my friends, I'm getting really full. Jen cooked me so much food and her daughter. So yeah, pretty much the cause of a dysfunctional mind. So I think it's samudaya will change, nirodha, and actually the fourth noble truth, which is magga, will stay pretty much the same. Only you'll add a couple of things to it. But causes for suffering are thousands and thousands. Causes for a dysfunctional mind, maybe a dozen. And those can be really pared down to 3 or 4 problems, which makes understanding, wow, why is this life so difficult? Is because number one, our brains aren't even working right. So after you get your brain working right, then I'll show you how to make it work right. And there's a physician who was on the TED Talks here several years ago talking about the female doctor. I can't remember her name. I'll find it. And she was talking about the reptile brain or the brain stem, how that affects, which is survival mode, how that affects the emotional mind or the mammalian brain, and how both of those will affect your executive control network or top brain. In fact, there's a real good therapist on the YouTube. His name is Tim Fletcher. And wow, he's really got it nailed as far as helping people with trauma. Oh my God, I'm so full. What's nice, my friends, is these high fatty meals, wow, they stay with you for so long. That's what makes the intermittent fasting pretty easy. And then you don't have the glucose spiking either. Because I'm eating some vegetables here, with a little cream and cream cheese and a little bit of meat. But these vegetables, they're carbohydrates, of course. All plants are carbohydrates. But these are kind of insoluble carbohydrates, so they're not raising your blood sugar really at all. And if they do, it's a sustained release kind of carb release. So your insulin kicks on, but doesn't kick on too high, and then you can overcome insulin resistance. I know, I did it. Over 19 years ago now, baby.
Mhm.
They told me it couldn't be done. I did it. They said, "Oh, you'll never lose all that weight." I did. They said, "You'll never be able to heal your body." I did. My family told me, "You're stupid. You'll never be smart." I don't know. I think I'm pretty smart. And this is what our movement's all about. It's helping people to realize that, hey, you got a lot of potential in you. You just need to get on the right diet and exercise program, understand how your brain works, so you can calm that midbrain. Get out of survival mode, calm that midbrain, and then engage that top brain. Not easy to do if you're in survival mode or you're emotionally dysregulated. Eckhart Tolle, he talks about how to regulate that emotional brain. He tells you, you're not your beliefs, you're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings. Let's just meditate, ride this through, and pretty soon, what do you got? A calm brain. I think I watched I read a book on it by an Indian physician, a female physician from India, and she wrote a book called The Calm Brain. I can't remember her name though. Something like Devi or Drevi or something like that. I've used this. You basically just, she recommends getting on one of these little boards and tipping yourself upside down. And that way, your brain automatically calms down. Mm. So that, my friends, is all I can eat. Mm. But I feel super good. And I'm pumped because I know that I can go easily tomorrow with no food. I'm going to have a lot of energy. I will already, when I eat, my energy levels just go blam because I'm a fat burner. My mitochondria switch. So I need to step away for just a bit, baby. Did you want to talk to him?
Yeah. Hello, guys. Hello. So hi, James. Hi, James Roger. Hello. Where's Jan? I'm here. I'm just resting. I got a little headache. It's my birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, James Roger. Well, okay. Happy birthday. Do you want me to sing for you? Hmm? Happy birthday to you. How old are you? Oh, James Rogers. This is, I think, is that you, Rylos? Well, for you guys. Okay, so let me sing for you a happy birthday. Okay, excuse with my singing, but I will sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James Roger. Happy birthday to you. I know you're Rylos, right? Yeah, from Rylos blog. I'm here, Rylos. Sorry if Tita Jen didn't show up. I'm just kind of um having a headache and a little anxiety. I think hormones problem again. You know, women sometimes have this problem. Oh my God, this fruit fly don't stop. And I don't know, I don't have appetite eating. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for standing by and especially to you. Happy birthday, really, to you, James, Roger. How old are you now? 11. Are you done, baby ko? Are you done?
Feel much better.
I think we will come back here because the food is not yet done.
No, I'm done, baby. I'm gonna have some Coke.
Sorry, Rylos, if you Roger James, if you miss me in the video, I'll finish this vegetable.
Thanks, baby.
Or maybe I'll give to baby girl. I left some for them.
Okay. I'm figuring out in my old age to stop eating when I get full. if I don't stop eating, then I don't feel good all night long. And that's not good. But it's kind of the way I was raised. In that, wow, you know.
Do you have food insecurity?
I did. I had food insecurity.
Even me.
Growing up, it'd be hard to believe because, you know, my mother was a school teacher, my father was a businessman, but, well, let's face it, sometimes, you know, the kid's got to take a hit so that the parents can make it financially. And that's what happened. More so to me than my brother and sisters, because my brother was very adamant about eating. Whereas for me, I didn't really care so much. It's hard at first. But he would throw a fit if he didn't get his lunch money. So I didn't eat breakfast or lunch for 8 years growing up. From the time I
You want
was.
a spoon, baby? For a piece. Okay.
No, I got this. I just need some sugar, baby. Okay?
There, baby.
I got it. I'll get it. Excuse me just a moment. These chicken tails are amazing. Mm. Amazing things are happening, guys. You see, my friends, Jen is becoming a little bit more popular. every day, and so she's starting to get requests for her teachings. And with my teaching her in these practices of Buddhism, NLP, Taoism, she's going to take her meditation and yoga to the next level, far beyond what the normal yoga instructors are doing. Because she has the deep understanding of how to help people do the yoga. That's part of the problem is most people just, they lack motivation. And that's what understanding your mind helps you to do is when you can understand your mind and get it regulated through your diet and exercise, it becomes easier to diet and exercise. And this is what people are not trained how to do. They're not trained how to focus. They're not trained how to make a routine of diet and exercise. And so they never develop their bodies and their minds. And really, this should be done at a very early age. And Jen and I are doing this, of course, with ourselves, but also with our children. So as you guys see over the next few months, weeks and months, you're going to be seeing our children. And, they're young adults. And, of course, our grandkids. And you're going to see some, remarkable developments in them. You're going to be going, wow, this is really a healthy family. And it takes effort. You have to train the children on this. And that's what I do. Fortunately, I had a mother who was a school teacher and a father who was a great mentor. And, so, and my background, is, of course, is science. So I just science the shit out of everything, including Buddhism. And that's how I really came upon the understanding that, wow, I think Buddhists are focusing on dissatisfaction and suffering. That doesn't solve the problem. That just identifies something that almost you can't really figure out or do nothing about. By the way, guys, this will also change how they view psychology, because Buddhism was basically sort of like a first psychology. Of course, a lot of philosophy is. Philosophy is a lot of... Psychology is a lot of philosophy anyways. So when you take the philosophy and the biology of the human body, put the two together, and then start solving problems with the mind, the dysfunctional mind, you get it to be more functional, wow, boom. Now you get rid of everything that's not necessary, like drugs. And then you go, oh, wow, what's causing the problem? Well, if it's your diet and exercise, let's work on that. But a lot of people, they're getting dysfunctional minds because they're in a bad environment. They're being traumatized. And so this is causing a dysfunctional mind. But at the core of it, 88% of the people in America have metabolic syndrome of varying degrees. That's huge. Insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome. And this is not just in the United States. Some countries are actually worse than the United States, believe it or not. And this will affect the brain in such severe ways. It's like, holy smokes. So I think that my little discovery here of, hey, maybe dukkha means a dysregulated mind, a dysfunctioning mind, a mind that's not working correctly. Why? Because of our diets, our value system, our belief system. This goes right to the core of psychology, where they do CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, looking at your feelings, your beliefs, your thoughts, and your behaviors. Dialectical behavioral therapy, yeah. It's all right there. When you go, oh, here's the problem. People's midbrain is vibrating at a bad frequency. Can we help that? Sure. What is the cause? Diet, drug use, lack of exercise, traumatic background. We can fix this. If you just go, oh, you're suffering. You need to meditate. It's like, good luck. If you've got a horrible diet, you can't meditate your way out of it. I'm telling you guys, you need some fats in your diet. I would say you need a few healthy vegetables, low in oxalate. Watch Georgia Ede, E-D-E. Watch Dr. Ken Berry. Watch Dr. Jason Fung. Watch Diary of a CEO. He's got a lot of people on here telling you, hey, let's get this diet in order. Low carb, guys. Low carb. A little bit higher in the fat. And get enough protein in your diet to make these cells. Actually, we need that protein, and we're not getting enough from vegetables. Oh yeah, guys. Cream cheese with some Diet Coke, a little bit of sweetener. Holy smoke, that's just like a milkshake. Yeah, try that. Wow. What a great way to end a fantastic meal. So, challenge for anybody out there who wants to try to do what I'm doing. So I started February the 3rd, no food. February the 4th, I ate one meal. February the 5th, no food. February the 6th, one meal. And again, it's a keto, low carb meal. February the 7th, no food. Every odd day this month, no food. Every even day, one meal, guys. If I can do it, I'm an old guy. My energy levels are high. I exercise 2 to 3 hours every morning. This morning, Jen and I exercised for 3 hours, and then we went to Des Marinas so that I could get my passport updated for another 2 months. And we're back home and eating now, so we stay active all day long. Jen did her workout. I did my workout. We do this every day. Here at the end of this month, actually it's like in 8 more days, Jen and I will have been going to Villa Feliciana for 1 year, where I'm doing the swimming pretty much every day. Yeah, there's a few days that I miss, but not too many. I've been walking or going to the gym every day since my basically existential crisis back 2008. September the 14th, 2008. And then I went into a deep kind of like trance-like state for 3 weeks. Well, I had 3 weeks off, so. And I talked to meditators and they said, oh yeah, I went to Tibet, or I went to India, and I meditated, and we'd do this retreat, and they'd meditate for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and we meditated all day long. Hey guys, I meditated straight, nonstop, for 3 weeks. No breaks. Why? Because I was having an existential crisis. And I just rewired my brain. It was like, hey, guess what? I can take this. I can handle this. This is okay. This isn't that bad. Just experiencing the world. No thoughts, just freedom. Experiencing the world for 3 weeks straight. I didn't even sleep that much. Maybe I'd nod off for half hour, 2 hours maybe, during that 3 week time from September the 14th to that first week in October, then I had to go back to work. But when I went back to work, wow, my whole work ethic changed. I just went, not am I going to show up on time, but I'm going to show up and be enthusiastic. And I'm going to show up and do the best job that I can do. Wow, it changed my entire work career and experience for the next, let's see, I retired in 2014, so October of 2014. So that was like 8 years of just enjoying my work. Enjoying everything, baby. Everything in life. I enjoy life. When your mind resets and you start to think recursively in a healthy way, recursive thinking is the key, guys. But you can't think recursively in a healthy way if you don't know how. So that's what we're going to be teaching you. Yeah, baby?
Yes, sir.
It's true, baby.
But I need to charge my phone.
Jen is doing it, and I'm doing it. I've been doing it for many years now. And Jen will be doing it too. More and more. She's already doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and her kids. We're going to teach her kids and anybody here on our YouTube channel that wants to learn.
Okay.
Guaranteed your life will change. I'm happy, baby.
Yeah, are you done eating?
Mm-hmm. I'm done.
Maybe you want more.
Nope. My belly's full. And I'm good to
Is
go
it happy?
My belly's happy. And I'm good to go for another,
2 more fasting day.
well, we'll see. Maybe if I get some YouTube followers that say, hey, let's see you go another 30 days, then I'll do
Not
it.
30 days, 40. 40, 15.
Well, another 15 days.
To make it 30.
If I have anybody that wants to encourage me, I'll take that into consideration. Otherwise, I'll probably just go back to my home, Maggie. I'm kind of curious to see if I can do it, because when you don't eat every other day, trust me, and you're only eating one meal a day. So every other day, I eat one meal, and it's one of these keto meals. And I haven't had any starch or sugar, really. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat fried chicken. I eat fried chicken, but not with the crust on it. I don't eat potatoes. I don't eat bread. I don't eat rice. I don't eat any sweet stuff like candy bars or sugar or ice cream. None of that. That's all gone. I haven't done that for 19 years when I found out that I had diabetes. When I found out I had diabetes, in my mind, I told myself, sugar is killing you. You've got to stop.
Sugar is poison.
Sugar's poison. And guess what? I was right. And wow, you guys should have seen me 19 years ago. You wouldn't believe that this is the same person. I'm telling you, I've got friends that I graduated from college with, high school. They haven't seen me for like, some of them 40 years, 30 years, and like that. Yeah, that was me right there. So.
No neck. All chin.
All chin. Yep.
Through his chest.
Yep. I was like that for a long time, and I was diabetic and miserable, and I'd been to the hospital for my kidney stones.
That is Mr.
Wow.
Day.
That was me. That's the old me. This is
also my old me.
Yeah, this is Tim 2.0, and this is Jen 2.0.
That is Jen. See my belly there? Higher than my boobies. That little girl, she's 20 years old now.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
we've had an amazing journey, the two of us, and hopefully we're going to be able to help as many people as we can. Because I'll tell you, when you start doing this, you basically at the foundation of what we do is just moral and ethical. We just treat other people like we want them to be treated, and we treat our bodies with respect. We worship our bodies like a temple. You know, this is kind of like Taoism, and Taoism is just Wu Wei, going with that flow, the yin and the yang, or the yin and the yang, and it's like we've taken a lot of philosophies, the Shinto philosophy, I think, of Ikigai, find your passion. What do? Get good at something, and you should be good at eating healthy, exercising, meditating, and studying. Get good at those 4 things. Life is a piece of cake. Hard to get good at those things. And that's where you can do this quieting the midbrain, which is what all the meditators do. They quiet that midbrain. But what they don't do is they don't shift into the higher brain functions. That is what they call it's a transition. It's a transition into your higher consciousness, and it creates those transcendent emotions, happiness, love, joy. And then when you start filling your body, your brain with happiness, love, joy, those are mind states. So they last a long time, don't they, baby Co?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what I help people do. I help them get rid of the monkey mind and transition into these higher states using healthy recursive language. And a healthy recursive language, again, is just a language that's, well, it's past and future, right? But it's also in the moment, very much in the moment. And you use that mind to get into flow states, but you can't do it if you're not focused. So a recursive language helps you to focus, but it also helps you to ferret out all the crazy beliefs, the conspiracy theories, the supernatural, unfalsifiable beliefs, like somebody's coming to save you. They're not. Nobody's coming to save you. Hard truth.
Only you can do this.
This is all reality. So thank you guys for watching. Namaste. Please, hit that thumbs up. Give us a like, hopefully. Watch our videos in the future. More to come. Lots more to come. It's going to be lots better. We need to get some funding, of course, which, Jen and I have been living on a couple $1,000 for 8 years. And, you try to support us a family of 7. And I'm not complaining. We've done it. But in order to help a lot more people, we're going to need some funding. And it would sure be nice if we had some extra money, to buy some new clothes and new shoes and put the girls through school and get people educated up here and build a platform where we can have our own yoga studio and our own, better equipment, and this is going to take a lot of money. And I don't want money from you guys. I'm hoping that one of these multimillionaires out there, Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins, George Soros, any of these good people, will be willing to say, hey, I like what you're doing. Here's a few $1,000. That will really help us out a lot. That's really all we need. It would be nice if Oprah Winfrey would contact me, because I was born on the same day as Oprah Winfrey, and I can help Oprah. I can help her get off that Ozempic. She doesn't need that GLP-1 inhibitor. That stuff is garbage. It's ruining her life. It's not going to solve the problem. If you want to solve the problem, you've got to quiet this midbrain, and you can't do it with a bunch of spiritual woo-woo. I'm going to need some help from some guys who know their stuff. Dr. Bart Ehrman, Dr. Richard Dawkins. We're going to have a sit down with Oprah and say, Oprah, come on, let's get rid of this spiritual woo-woo, and start thinking, more realistically, because that's how we save the world. And Oprah's a big influencer. And all I don't even need money from these people. I just need to get on their channel and say, hey, look what I've done. Give it a try. Try it for 5 days. Try intermittent fasting for 5 days. Try low-carb keto. Go on a low-carb carnivore diet for, 5 days. Give it a try. It's amazing. Hey, let's do some of these simple exercises like walking and do it with a team who's going to support you, and find out how enlightening this is, how much fun it is, how it changes your brain. It's like, wow. You get that new mindset, boom, life is so much easier. And that's what we're trying to do, is create that organization where we're actually supporting the world. And because what we'll be doing is we'll give them a platform where you can come and do yoga and Zumba and dance and singing and learn, and learn to have fun, healthy fun. Not the BS that's going to ruin your brain. No drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. We're not allowing that, and none of the fear mongering that these MAGA Republicans are into. And in fact, if you're a MAGA Republican, I really don't even want you to follow my channel. I would rather you just go do your own thing, whatever it is, because you people are just rude. Donald Trump gave you the permission to be rude, and so you're rude. And quite frankly, I just don't like the cut of your jib. You don't like the cut of my jib? I don't like the cut of yours. I don't really want you on here. If you want to get on here and make your rude comments, I'm okay with that. Nothing I can do about it. Some people will probably try to block you or whatever. I don't care. I would hope that you would follow me, but if you're here to give me a shit hard time, go do something else. Go play with your guns or whatever. Yeah?
Okay,
So,
guys.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Namaste. Like and subscribe. And, yeah.
Bye for now, guys.
Bye for now.
Jen is leaving.
Oops. Already time to leave.